Boom, boom. My water bottle at? Doom, 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 doom. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, dribblers. South London. What's that, Brixton? I've shopped in the Brixton market. Just want to put that out there. Red Hook, what up? BK in the building. I was just in Brooklyn last night. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Salute to you. Southwest Brixton, baby. You certified. Yeah, I've been in the Brixton market, my nigga. I've been shopping in Oxford Circus too. Just put that out there. Doom, doom, doom. I ain't get chubby. I ain't on drugs no more. I'm in the gym every day. That don't look like chub. Did I look like chub to you? That looked like Lou Ferrigno. Oh shit. Gully, you ain't seen how BK changed. They making it expensive, so all you Negroes got to move to the Poconos and Allentown and Reading. In New Jersey, parts of New Jersey, but a lot of y'all moving to Allentown, Reading, and Harrisburg. Drew Gooden was a very brief experience. The Dribble Mafia is in the building. Yeah, man. That tickle you, huh? That's that 70s, early 80s vibe. Motherfuckers don't know about Lou Ferrigno. What is halal? Halal means it's permissible to eat by Muslims. It's probably clean, non-pork, no additives. It's safe. He said Lou was deaf too. For real? My man said Erie is garbage. That don't reflect on me. The fuck you come in here and announce that for? Be some ignorant niggas in this chat, yo. My reality is that of a king. Wherever I'm at, I made it that way. I worked to make it that way. Yeah. It's probably garbage for someone who's poor. I ain't poor. I'm a rich nigga. You dig? Every meal's a every day is a holiday. Every meal's a feast. Wherever I'm at. I ain't played no ball in probably like a month. BK Cash moving to Schenectady. Do. I've been lifting weights, man. He said 50 kick knocks out the whip. Juan, are you from Detroit? Drew Gooden was in the league brief. You talking about Drew Gooden that went to Kansas, right? He didn't do much in the NBA. He didn't do much. Not considering who he was in college. Let me help you about my chat, man. 15-year vet. He still didn't do anything. Well, 15 years, that's something to boast about. He had a good 10 years. I don't know about a good 10 years. Where was he good at? Where was he? You talking about the light-skinned nigga, right? Went to Kansas. Where was he good at? Norfolk, what up? He said, you deserve the downside of you sniffing in 2024. You gonna fuck around and get you some fentanyl reality. The Cavs. He sucked. Double machine. I missed that. I missed all of that. I don't know where I was at. They ain't here saying Drew Gooden was good. He was a marginal player. That's more like the truth. What's your workout regimen? I'm riding, I'm cycling now. I'm riding a bike. Not the Peloton, a real bike. Riding a bike. I just rode 29 miles the other day. I don't know if I recovered from it yet. I ain't hopped my ass back out there on that peninsula yet. Dante, good morning. Sandy said Drew was solid. He said Drew was a Cliff Livingston type. That nigga wasn't doing shit in the league. I don't know what made y'all come in here on some Drew Gooden shit this morning, man. He wouldn't even be a topic of a conversation in my chat under no circumstances. Marginal at best. Peace. Bearded Hero, peace. He said if you play for 15 years, it's solid. Or you're tall. Yeah. Or you're tall. You think Paul George puts the Sixers in the top 3 in the East? I don't know how that's going to work out. Walaikum salam, Idris Amir. Your order's probably going out this afternoon, man. I just got off the road. I'm tired. That's not that bad for a role player. So now he's a role player. They just tried to make the nigga an NBA All-Star 5 minutes ago. You had my guy Criminal God on real quick last night. That's because we did an actual interview. Drew Gooden or one of the Morris twins. I'll take the Morris twins. They tough. They from Philly. He was the second best player on the 07 Cavs. That wouldn't be really hard to do. LeBron came in the league around 04, so that means that's year 3 of LeBron James. He didn't have much help back then. Probably wasn't hard to do that. The Morris twins never won anything in life. They went to Kansas, didn't they? They might have won an NCAA championship. I don't know. I know them niggas is tough. They're muscle. It helps to have them type niggas on your team. One of them played for the Dallas Mavericks. He wasn't getting no minutes, though. One of them was a little bit tougher than the other. Boom, boom. He said Drew was not better than Big Z. No, he wasn't. Ilgauskas was on that same team in 07. Gully, all this sports shit is fixed. It makes you question the credibility of basketball when they draft someone like Bronny James. It do. Bronny James didn't even start in college. He didn't even start in college. He averaged 3 points. It's all kind of red flags on him going to the league. The Cavs team was underrated. Please do your research. I ain't got to do no research. I live an hour and a half away from Cleveland and shit. Them niggas sucked back then. They ain't had nobody but LeBron James. Coming here trying to boast about the Cavs. Cavs wasn't shit. They ain't had nobody but LeBron James. Come here, y'all kill me when y'all talk that do your research shit. How many Cavs game have you attended, fella? Nepotism at its finest. I ain't mad at it. People try to make it a black thing. Talk about, oh, it's great to see a black man being a good father. That shit ain't got nothing to do with basketball. It don't. If that's the case, everybody should bring their garbage son to the league. Everybody should bring their garbage son to the league. Dun, dun, dun. If you could, you would. I wouldn't have that problem. I wouldn't have that problem. My son would have been a killer when he got there. My son would have been a killer in college. I would have made sure of that. And if he wasn't, he would have went to D2. My son wouldn't have been coming off no bench. Nah, we gonna go where you gonna go where you can play. First off, you gonna go where you gonna play at. Fuck going to D1 USC and sitting on the fucking bench not getting no rec. That defeats the whole purpose. Do you know Devin George that played for the Lakers? He was a Division III player. Derek Fisher was a Division II player. We not sitting on no motherfucking bench. We got to go to another program. That was a red flag right there. You know what I'm saying? So, and he probably wasn't even a scholarship athlete. He probably, only reason he got a scholarship to USC is because of who he was and shit. Scottie Pippen was D2. I think Dennis Rodman was D2. Deion Waiters, that sounds pretty good. Steve Francis was JUCO before he went to Maryland. That's facts. Skip Tamalu was JUCO before he went to Fresno State. Facts. Bronny mistake was he went to a college football when he should have went to a college basketball team. USC they've had Harold Miner went to USC. Nick Young went to USC. Swaggy P. Sam Young. It was some other niggas that went to USC that thrived over there. Nepotism is rampant in every field of business. Like I said, it's nothing, and why hasn't it been done before? I'm not about to argue with you about that stupid shit, man. Is you out your goddamn mind? The motherfucker averaged 3 points. Move around. Steph Curry didn't go to D2. Steph Curry went to Davidson. He played in the NCAA tournament. Lit that motherfucker up, too. This motherfucker in here trying to justify a motherfucker in the league with 3 points. Yes, people bring their kids up in the workspace in corporate America. Yes, people do favors and get their kids into schools that they probably didn't qualify for as far as having a grade point average. Ain't none of that shit basketball. Sean Kemp was supposed to be at Kentucky, and he got in trouble about a stolen chain, and he ended up having to come out and shit. My man said, I just hired my son. Your son probably ain't got to score no buckets. Bronny said if he wasn't drafted, he would have became a gamer. He isn't a hooper talking like that. He said Steph took Davidson from D3 to D1. I wasn't hip to that. I just know he was in the tournament. JJ Redick, a coach with no experience. That probably was nepotism. They probably brought him up. The buddy system. Should have been Sam Cassell. Motherfuckers going hard about that Bronny shit, man. Don't y'all know that he got to get on the floor and do some work? He got to get on the floor and do some work, man. It tells me a lot about y'all knowledge of basketball. The Lakers ain't even a playoff team. I've said this before. Do y'all not know the Lakers haven't qualified for the playoffs in some time? They be getting in but by way of that playoff. What they call it? Play-in. The Lakers ain't even a playoff team. What the fuck is he going to do to help that? They're not even a playoff team. His daddy ain't even doing it. His daddy ain't even having no impact. He's not. His daddy just lost 11 straight times to the motherfucking Denver Nuggets. He did. They still got to deal with Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, and the Joker. Do y'all not know fucking basketball? Y'all ain't here trying to make an argument for this little ass boy, man. His daddy got his hands full. They be getting their ass kicked. That's my team. I don't even start watching them niggas until damn near playoff time. It's useless. You know what I'm saying? Any big game, they lose. Christmas game, they lose. Frustrating experience being a Lakers fan. Y'all all of a sudden got general manager experience and shit. Trying to make it right that a motherfucker who averaged 3 fucking points in college was drafted to the Lakers. The Lakers is one of the most famous NBA franchises in history. He don't even fit the criteria. He don't. What the fuck is in here talking about? Like this shit makes sense. It don't make sense. You can't make any positive impact out of 3 points in college. What you think he gonna start getting buckets when he get to the pros with them real dogs? You think he gonna get to the pros and start balling out, huh? Why wasn't the fuck he balling out in school? Don't make no sense. And he has a heart condition or has something wrong with his heart. If he was anybody else, wasn't no team gonna take nobody with a fucked up heart. Don't you know motherfuckers done died on the court? Motherfuckers done died on a goddamn basketball court about their heart and shit like that. Why would you invest money into a motherfucker who got a bad ticker? Don't make sense. Hank Gathers, Reggie Lewis, I think maybe Conrad McRae. Don't quote me on that. It's others. He said he can be a Pat Bev. Do you not know Pat Bev averaged like 30 points in high school? Then he was pretty good at fucking college. He's not no fucking Pat Bev. He's not. He's not. Y'all gonna find him a work detail, ain't you? Y'all gonna find something for him to do, huh? If his last name wasn't James, we wouldn't even know him. Do you see Ant Edwards taking Minnesota to the finals again next season? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's somebody else the Lakers got to deal with. Minnesota in the West. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Pat Bev is going to be suspended. Pat Bev threw a basketball at a fan at the end of the season. He'll be lucky if he's still in the NBA after that shit he did at the end of the season. Good morning, everybody. I came in here to kick it. We talking basketball. That's what it's turned into. All of these experts are saying why Bronny James was a good pick and he belongs in the league. This is crazy. This makes no goddamn sense. He said you laid up mad zesty. Suck a dick, bitch ass nigga. I was just in New York City dominating the whole weekend. Follow me on IG. You'll see the win streak. I'm exhausted. I did like 7 interviews and did a documentary. I appeared in somebody's documentary. Y'all kill me with that goofy shit. He said, you right, these niggas, and I'm kicking your bitch ass out of here. Boom, boom. The first assist from father to son will be all over the media. Pat Bev only gone for 4 games. Okay, they suspended him for 4. A lot of upcoming rookies is going to attack Bronny every chance they get. Facts. Good morning, people. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. He'll be ready for it. How you figure he going to be ready for it? He wasn't ready for college. What preparation is he going to have that's going to make him ready that he didn't have access to in college? That's LeBron James' son. That means he had access to the best personal training, the best trainers in the world in college. What's going to change between then and now? Don't make no sense. Braun trying to recreate Ken Griffey Jr. Sr. He's not Ken Griffey Jr. though. Nah. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. Boom, 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 boom. He said you wasting time with these niggas. Let me kick you out of here. Uh-oh, my fault. I shot the wrong person. Now, to answer your question, you said, am I scared of 10 toes? Absolutely. Bum ass nigga ain't got nothing to lose. Everybody should be afraid of niggas like that. You should. Just so I answered your question. I'm terrified of niggas like that. For real. They're dangerous. Niggas don't got shit to lose. Make sure that you take that and think it through. Hey, yo. Why these ignorant niggas come in here, man, to get shot, man? It's only a button push, man. How you kicked out my chat forever and shit. Hell yeah. Stay away from them bum ass niggas. Where's Scott Kane interview? Him and Pacino. That shit coming out, man, next couple days, man. I did like 6 interviews and shit. Them shit's all coming out back to back to back. All crack. His name is Beneficial Lord now. Y'all like this video. It's almost 300 people here this morning. Make sure you follow me on IG at IamGullyTV_. Bryce gonna be the one. What you think of Clay to Dallas? He's another star player that didn't want to play with LeBron James. LeBron wanted him to come to LA. He didn't come. LeBron wanted Kyrie to come to LA. He didn't come. Klay Thompson said, man, I'm not coming the fuck over there. You got your garbage ass son on the squad. He gonna be getting minutes and it's gonna be political shit tied up into that. I'm not coming over there fucking with that, man. It's gonna be a problem. He said, Gully, like Bishop with the button out here. These niggas don't deserve to be here. They don't. If you say something disrespectful, that means you don't want to be here. That means you don't like me. So why be here? Let me help you out. I gotta give you props. You're a true hip-hop historian. That's facts. He said none of his sons are gonna be anything. I don't think so. I ain't hating, man. The Lakers is my squad. LeBron James, I feel he's the GOAT. But this shit that's going on right now, Trey Bucks, what up? His son ain't gonna be a rotation player. He said, what's your beef with Sub-Zero? What makes you think I have a beef with that retarded ass nigga? He ain't even successful. How do my name get tied up with somebody like that? Don't you know that nigga got mental problems? Didn't you see that nigga get online and say Loaded Lux was dead for 3 days? And he knew the nigga was living after day one? He knew he was alive. He continued to say it. He continued to say it. Don't you know that that's a mental condition? That nigga ain't rap too tight. Niggas like that is dangerous. Don't have my name mixed up with no shit like that, yo. Boom, boom. Some of us know hoops in the chat and can't hoop. They didn't want to pay Clay. Said, what's my beef with Sub-Zero? I don't even talk to that goofy ass nigga. That nigga retarded as a motherfucker. He's retarded. Ain't he always angry? Ain't he always angry? Haven't y'all noticed that about him? Isn't he always angry? Ain't he? Whenever y'all see him online, ain't he in a dark place, ain't he? He's always angry, right? Y'all haven't noticed that? You know what that's from? You know what that's from? That's frustration. That's frustration. He can't get his dribble right. He can't. He was one of the top DVD niggas in the world and shit. He was one of the top, probably 3 DVD niggas in the world. Can't get on, man. He might as well just go get a job. Did you see my DoorDash video, nigga? Take your ass to DoorDash. Straight up. Stop getting online, man, having meltdowns in front of people and shit. Yeah, swine eater. He said in a dark place, looked like he been drinking. Malt liquor. Malt liquor. He's an old English drinking ass nigga. 40 ounce. He's a 40 ounce of malt liquor drinking ass nigga with the paper bag on it. Yeah. Yo, tell him I said that. Gully TV said you's a 40 ounce malt liquor drinking ass nigga. Oh shit. Them niggas is traditionally violent. He said Steel Reserve, Colt 45, Blue Bull, Crazy Horse, Natural Ice 6-pack drinking ass nigga. Oh shit. Yeah, he drank all the bad beer. He's drinking them Billy D. Williams Colt 45s. Oh shit. Yeah. That nigga got a bottle opener on his keychain. Red Stripe, Ballantine Ale, Mickey's Big Mouth. Hey yo. What's your beef with, what you say? What's the nigga name again? Ain't he from Harlem? Sub-Zero's from Harlem, right? When that Big L shit popped off, he didn't get none of that action. They came to the dribble. He's probably pissed the fuck off about that. He didn't get none of that action. He didn't. He didn't. He had to sit back and watch me get busy like everybody else. Schlitz malt liquor. Cobra. They putting all the malt liquors from the ghetto on this nigga head. Standing in front of the liquor store at 8 a.m. Yeah, Lucy smoking ass nigga. I want y'all to tell him all this shit I'm talking about him. Go tell him so he can have a meltdown, make a video and shit. Hey yo, that nigga didn't get none of that. He didn't get none of that Big L. He didn't get none of that action. He from Harlem. He got zero action. Just totally get overlooked. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. He said, how the fuck did he miss that Big L wave? Not involved. Not involved. He's not involved. He's a yesterday nigga. That's gotta hurt, man. He don't even get no rhythm from the niggas that he come up with. He from Harlem. Get bypassed. You know what I think he should do? He should say that Bambaataa was molesting him. That's worked. That's been proven to get a nigga some attention. Sub-Zero molested by Bambaataa. That's his way back in. Make sure y'all go tell him I said all of this. Yo! 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 Mortal Kombat saying they about to put a cease and desist letter on that. He was the Forbes DVD guy with Doggy Diamonds. Nah, he was called Sub-Zero DVD. His name is DJ Deep Freeze. That was his name. That's his name. DJ Deep Freeze. And the DVD was called Sub-Zero. Hell yeah. Make up some fake Alpo stories. Sub also mean you coming out the game. Hey, yo. That's another word for saying you coming out the game, yo. Sub. Yo. Damn. Why y'all get Gully started? I'm probably gonna pass out after this. I'm tired, man. I was working like a motherfucker. That's his name. Sub-Zero That nigga ain't got no audience. Be having all that fancy shit bouncing around on the screen for nothing. Begging for donations. I don't like being begged for donations. I was just in Walmart at the self-checkout. The goddamn machine was asking me could it have my change. I'm like, hell no, I hate that shit. They need to stop doing that shit to people. You know, when you be buying something, the cashier be like, yo, would you like to donate? Hell no, man. Give me my goddamn money back, man. If I wanted to donate something, I would do it. You wouldn't have to ask me, man. Give me my goddamn change so I can get the fuck up out of here, man. I hate that shit. It's like they trying to rob you before you leave the store and shit. I just bought something in this motherfucker, man. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Y'all steadily asking for fucking money. He said he down bad like that. Hell yeah, that nigga doing boss bad. You can't tell. That nigga always mad and shit. That nigga was so mad, he got online and said Loaded Lux was dead. And he knew the nigga was living. And he continued to say it. He said, exactly. It's always no. He said, all the supermarkets here in Buffalo do that. Like, times ain't hard, man. Give me my motherfucking change, yo. I like to put my change. I got a place. I put my change in jars and shit like that. Or, you know how we do with our change. We come in the crib and we throw it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build up a little change, too. They trying to take our fucking change. What the fuck? Walmart asking for donations at the self-checkout after hitting you with 40% Walmart tax. Sub-Zero is a bona fide legend, firmly supplanted in hip-hop media. Facts. He is a legend. He's a yesterday nigga, too. It's a lot of legends that ain't in the game. For real. You'll see a legend walking down the street. He's a wino now. Motherfuckers be like, yo, you know who that is right there? He a legend. He a drunk now, but he a legend. This is the truth. He said, you ever thought about making your own film? Right now, I'm acting. I was in front of the camera this weekend. I was just in a documentary and shit. I'm doing it to death. Y'all gonna see me on camera a lot this year and shit. Doggy Diamonds is active, a current legend. Doggy Diamonds is washed the fuck up. He's washed up. Another nigga be on here begging and shit. Niggas need to get out in the field. Once this super chat and cash app and all that, all the ways of panhandling online came into play, niggas don't be getting out into the field getting busy and shit. They don't. It's another nigga that's washed the fuck up. That's why he was trying to clean the Whack 100, getting disrespected. The fuck is you working with Whack 100 and he said Biggie was a blade? Didn't he say Biggie was a blade or some shit like that? The fuck is you doing working with him? Ain't you from Brooklyn? Didn't you know Biggie? Niggas be trying to cling on for dear life. Anything besides DoorDash. These niggas scared to DoorDash, yo. Get the fuck out on the dash route. Get you some money, chump. He said, Doggy is always in a bad mood. Another nigga who fell off. Hard times is spreading just like the flu. Watch out, homeboy, don't let it get you. Y'all heard that before? Hard times in life, hard times in death. You ain't the only one to DoorDash, nigga. Didn't you see my DoorDash video? Huh? I didn't watch the BET Awards, man. I was filming. I was getting busy. I heard Ray J did some shit. Heard Usher said some shit. I know Angel. I like Angel Reese. That's my baby. I'm gonna meet her one day. I'm shooting pitch on site. I'm shooting gab game on site. Every speedball, Nolan Ryan pitch, every Doc Gooden pitch I got in my body, I'm shooting pitch on site. She's the Black Sportswoman of the Year, Angel Reese. She got 10 or 11 straight double-doubles. See, you ain't missed nothing. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm the DoorDash Don. Y'all like that, huh? The Bayhawks is gone, man. Pandemic put the Bayhawks down. She thicker than Lisa Leslie. She thicker than Lisa Leslie. She gonna get thicker every year, too, as she get older. Boom, 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 boom. JC says Biggie was a suppressed homosexual. You just got yourself kicked the fuck out this chat saying that stupid shit. I shot him. He's gone forever. Daniel Artest, where you played at, pimp? He said that's G Herbo's John now. I heard. I'm still shooting pitch. I'm flyer than G Herbo. She fuck around and get clapped sitting next to that nigga. Yo, man. I'm shooting pitch. He said it's Skylar for me. It's a whole bunch of bad motherfuckers in the league. That Samoan joint, that big Samoan joint with the tattoo on her leg, she cute. The other big to play for Chicago with Angel Reese, I think she from Cuba or some shit. She cute. They around now. They're around. Boom, 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 boom. Peace. T. Cooper, fine. Cardosa, fine. Yeah, they got some cuties in the league now. They do. About time. It's been a minute. They fell off. Everybody was running around trying to look like a goddamn man and shit. Bitches in the league wearing mohawks and all that kind of shit. And they be looking good in their street clothes. Mm-hmm. Caitlin Clark beat Diana Taurasi this weekend and shit. Taurasi was somebody who was being critical of her. And when she went to that free throw line, I said, why she missed one of these motherfuckers? She missed the first one, and she lost the game. That had to have been gratifying for Caitlin Clark to beat her in their first matchup. Caitlin had damn near a triple-double, and Taurasi lost the game with a free throw. The other chick that played in the WNBA is a porn star now. They got to pay the bills, man. He said G Herbo's a young sniper. Herbo be doing his thing. He be doing his thing. I think he just came home. Yeah, I think he was caught up into some type of scam and shit. Thoughts on Marlon Wayans comparing Drake and Ross to Biggie and Tupac? Marlon Wayans did a Pride Fest photo shoot. He said, real humble guy, shook my hand in Miami, no doubt. I'm shooting pitch. Straight up. He said, wasn't he with Fab Daughter? Yeah, he from Chicago, man. Chicago niggas is players and shit. Marlon is crazy. Niggas be doing anything. Did y'all see that white lady that had the meltdown in the hotel? She came into the hotel lobby and she seen some drag queens. She went the fuck off. She said, what the fuck? I paid $3,000 to stay in this motherfucking hotel. I got sons and shit. He shouldn't have to come in here and see a man dressed like a woman. You guys are the reason that young men are cutting off their testicles. She went fucking berserk. I was that shit was funny as Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that shit? Yo! Yeah, he said that, yeah, that Karen was in Hawaii. She went the fuck off, man. She blacked the fuck out, man. That shit was funny as a motherfucker. She said, I spent $3,000 to stay in this. Call the fucking police. She said, call the police like they was gonna kick the motherfuckers out the hotel. Yo, did y'all see that shit? He said, I don't blame her. I don't either, yo. She said, call the police. The white folks will call the police on your ass. She said, call the police. Yo. She went fucking off, man. That shit was funny as a mother. I watched that shit like 3-4 times. She said, I spent $3,000. You shouldn't be here. Who invited you here? I have sons. No one should have to look at you. You're a man. Oh, my goodness. He said, white folks get to telling the truth when they carrying out. Billy Blanks, Bob Sanders, what's home? James Conner, Bob Sanders, Mark Stepnowski, Nate Carr. Damn, it's a couple Olympian wrestlers right now too. Damn. Man, it's like a 5-time champion. I can't remember Shorty's name, man. I just seen him at the gym like last year. He wrestled for Penn State. I can't remember his name, man. This motherfucker's like, he like that. But, damn. This chick, she played for the fucking, the Minnesota Sky. I don't know why I can't remember her name right now. Somebody in the chat probably has said, peace. Boom, 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 boom. Brian Wells. Y'all ever heard of Brian Wells before? They made a documentary about him. Y'all ever heard about Brian Wells? The neck bomber. Bruce Baumgartner, facts. I don't know why I can't remember this girl's name. She played for Minnesota. She be scoring her ass off, too. I can't remember her name. Our women need to start reacting like that. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Women should start blacking out under those circumstances. Protect the integrity of heterosexual men. Tell them motherfuckers to move around. I don't know why I can't remember that girl's name. She number 21 for the Minnesota Sky. He said, nope, our women support the Blades. Yep. Montez said, I just seen it. Kayla McBride. Yeah. The point guard, she a bucket. She cute in person, too. I seen her, like, last year. She got a sister to play ball, too. Was Tupac shorter when you seen him in person? Yeah, he was a little dude. He appeared to be little. He was littler than me. I'm saying I was like 18 when I seen him. But he was a little dude, yeah. Brian Wells. Y'all might have seen a documentary, Brian Wells. He's the neck bomber and shit. He the guy who they sent to rob the bank and they put the bomb around his neck. Y'all see that documentary? It's on Amazon Prime. I think it was on Netflix too. It's definitely on Netflix. They put a bomb around his neck and sent him to rob a bank. And then they detonated the bomb, blew his goddamn head off. You seen that? Everybody involved in that case is from Erie, Pennsylvania. The pizza delivery man. Facts. Everybody in that documentary is from Erie, Pennsylvania. The one who they suspected of making the bomb, his name was Kenneth Barnes. He died. I was in the county jail with him. We used to tease him and shit. He said, was people panicking when y'all was in jail during 9/11? Niggas was laughing about that shit. Niggas was laughing about that shit. Like, you know, it sounds sadistic because a lot of innocent people got hurt. But when you in jail, you just be totally against the system and everything going on with it and shit. Like, we was figuring out, was they gonna let some of us out early? We like, oh shit, the government is under attack. They losing money. They're not gonna be able to pay to keep us all here. We gonna be going home soon. None of that shit happened. They don't give a fuck. Your ass wasn't getting out of jail till your time was up. Straight like that. He said laughing is diabolical. We was more so, you know, it's a lot of military people, the COs and shit like that. Some of them was crying, like they was panicking. White folks, they was panicking. And, you know, we thought this shit was funny that they was having a fucking meltdown and shit. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Wasn't so much laughing at what happened. You know what? Now that I think about it, I said this to somebody else. They should give some of us a check. I'm gonna tell you why. That's the second time I seen some shit like that happen. I was in elementary school and we was watching the Challenger liftoff. Is anybody in here old enough to remember the Challenger? Y'all remember what happened? Y'all remember we was in school watching that shit on TV? Y'all know how school was. They would bring in elementary back in the 80s and shit. You come to class and the TV is in the fucking the TV is in the front of the classroom. You like, oh shit, we gonna have a good day today. Y'all remember that? And they cut the motherfucker on and we watched it. Boom! Right in front of everybody. They should have gave us a check for that shit. We was little kids and we seen that shit. We seen that shit live. He said, yeah, I watched it live in class. I couldn't believe this shit. It was a black lady in there too. He said, I was on a field trip. I was in school watching it. I was definitely watching it. He said, roll the box, 27 color inch TV. Live, yeah. I think that we should get a check. We traumatized. We went through that, and then we had to go through the September 11th shit. That's a lot, especially as a kid. That's a lot to take in. They didn't cut that shit off. After that shit blew up, they didn't cut it off. They sat there and we watched that shit. We watched the news and the broadcast and the RIPs. Like, motherfuckers was shocked, but we was just happy we didn't have to do no schoolwork. Boom, 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 boom. I don't care about politics. I don't give a fuck who in office. I'm gonna do well. Yeah, I don't care what happened with the economy. I'm gonna do well. He said, my teacher ran out the classroom. It was a teacher in there. Yeah, it was a teacher in there. It was a black astronaut in there, too, a female. Yep. I don't care about politics, though. I don't. Anyway, I was 15 taking attendance to the office. People was crying watching TV. Then the second plane hit. I thought they was watching a movie. God damn. I was in Mercer State Penitentiary in a dorm, so everybody's TV was on. Ronald McNair was the black astronaut. It was a female in there. Sally Field was the teacher. Happened right after the Pledge of Allegiance. It happened in the morning. It did. Do you think Oskino needs to stop dissing Jay-Z? He seems bitter. He seems to let it all hang out on Hove. I don't know what's his thing with him, but he seems to say what he want. I was in the streets when 9/11 happened. Poster Boy, the rapper, I believe he lost a brother in that shit. We watched all of that too. We seen motherfuckers jumping out the window and shit. You know how hot it had to be in that goddamn building? For motherfuckers to say fuck it and just start jumping out the window, that was like some wild shit right there. 9/11, I was home watching the news and the planes collided. It looked like it wasn't real. When 9/11 hit, I went to the music store, caught Blueprint and Fabulous first album. I thought it was fake. Very real. Changed America forever. Rest in peace to people that lost their lives in that shit. Oh, one of them planes during 9/11 crashed by a prison in Pennsylvania, Somerset Prison. My brother was there at the time. So when that shit happened, when the joint that crashed in Somerset, Pennsylvania, they locked them niggas up. Locked their ass up for the day. He said one person actually lived from jumping. Yeah, right. He said, I was at school, 7th grade. White people started bugging out. First time I ever heard of the World Trade Center. My man said one person actually lived from jumping. I find that hard to fucking believe, y'all. I watched the second plane hit the building from the roof in Edgemere. He said ain't nobody lived from jumping. Yeah, I doubt that. That's my hour. I've been here an hour with y'all. Good morning, everybody. Enjoy your day. I just came here to kick it. Rest in peace to everybody who died in the World Trade Center and the Space Shuttle Challenger. Peace.